Okay, great.
Good. Really great. All right, so this is the Jorge Luis Pacheco trio here. You've got their only appearance at UNO because they had to cancel last night because of the weather event. So we're glad that they made it today. We want to give props out to Cubanola Collective. They helped bring these folks in from Cuba, and they'll be playing tonight at Snug Harbor. But you got them right now, so give it up for Jorge Luis Pacheco Trio.
Sí, yes, sir. Okay. So I'm really happy to be here. As I know, you play jazz, or no? Everybody is a jazz student here. So, and all of us, we are jazz students because we never stop to learn. So this is the most important. And what we do now is to, as a Cuban artist and Cuban jazz musicians, we will play what we do. That is combine jazz with Cuban music. And just to show what we do. Just to let you know, in Cuba we don't have jazz school, so what we learn by ourselves. We never, in my case for example, I never had a jazz book that I can learn how to put chords or something like that. Everything was through audios or something like that. No, I was taking, I don't know, my first album, the first album that I get was from Keith Jarrett, this amazing pianist is my crush, is my big love. And what I did with that was like, I just was listening to the music and I was trying to hear what he was putting, like G minor, like to try to see what kind of colors he was using there, no? And then, of course, Keith Jarrett is another style of what I have in my blood and what I listen since I was born, that is Cuban music, like. So what I try always is to combine this. I will say Keith Jarrett, he's like a poet. No, he's making poetry through the piano. No, so beautiful. It doesn't matter if he's playing slow or if he's playing fast. He's always going with the heart, no? And in the Cuban music, we are a little more, or I would say more, like we use more the rhythm and the percussion thing, even in the piano, because piano is a percussion instrument too. And I was studying percussion too. I had the chance to, or not the chance, I just decided to study percussion and piano and composition and choir leading for 1 year too. And I use a lot of that, especially in the Cuban music, but of course you have to take care when you play some ballads to don't use these kind of things, because actually it's not matching so much when you play ballads and then you try to be crazy, no, you try to be with your heart. And but of course we have this rhythm, this fire in our blood, because we are Cuban. Especially me, I think I get crazy when I play piano sometimes, but I cannot stop to that. It's part of who I am. So we will play something, we improvise something in the Cuban style, and then if you want to play with us later, we can we can try a little bit. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope my English is good for you. If somebody speaks Spanish, it's good too, or German. Thank you so much. So actually, we never played this before together. So we just was saying to Casey, like, hey, we do an intro in Guantanamera in 7, which a little more like in an irregular time. Irregular? How I say that? Irregular, no? Irregular time. Irregular time. Okay. And then, yeah. So this is the idea. So. We do something more, it's in D minor, and then if one of you want to improvise over that, would be nice. So it's D minor, and it's a Cuban bolero, so, but it's really nice. Then we have a crazy montuno in the end. No, it's not a crazy montuno, it's a normal montuno, like 251 releasing. And everybody is welcome to do something. If you want to ask something, this is the moment. I like to speak English, I want to practice my English, this is the moment. So, if you don't want to know anything. Anyway, let me introduce, this is Casey Jimenez on drums. This is, yeah, that guy is completely amazing. He's my friend for many years, from Cuba to New York to everywhere in the world. And I remember first time that we played out of Cuba. Actually, first time that we played together, like a concert together, was in Lincoln Center. I realized I was calling him, and he said, "Hey, I live in New York right now." I said, "Oh yes, perfect." Okay, and then I was calling him, and we were doing a beautiful show in Lincoln Center that I will never forget. And since that moment, we played together. And this is Jorge Zelaya on bass. And he's a master of the Cuban music, and I'm really glad to play with him. Actually, first time that I was playing in Miami, my first concert ever in my life in Miami was with him, and I was completely happy. And now here we are, yeah, since after many years. And what else? Now, okay, I will do this beautiful bolero. I was singing this for her yesterday, a private concert, and I will do it. So the name of this song is 20 años. I think they don't know yet what I will do, but we will figure out during the song. So it's D minor, okay? Just to let you know. Hey, you. It's D minor. Okay. All right. 20 años. Let's see. And then it's something like that. It's a romantic song, really famous by Buena Vista Social Club. If you don't know who is Buena Vista Social Club, it's one of the most important bands of Cuban traditional music in the world. And of course, we get a lot of influence from them. So. My voice is destroyed. ¿Qué te importa que te ame si tú no me quieres ya? El amor que ya ha pasado no se debe recordar. Fui la ilusión de tu vida un día lejano ya. Hoy represento al pasado. Me puedo conformar. ¿Qué te importa que te ame si tú no me quieres ya? El amor que ya ha pasado no se debe recordar. Fui la ilusión de tu vida un día lejano ya. Hoy represento al pasado. Tú me quisieras lo mismo de 20 años atrás. what I want to say is this: I'm not an expert, or I'm not an expert, but I have experience. And for example, in the drum case, what you are playing, and Kaisel can give you a better example of that. What we try always is like to go out. I don't know how to say in English. It's to go out. Ting, 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 boom. Always, it's like the open door. You know, when you make a solo or you are camping somebody, always you try to go out on the 1, 2, 1, exactly, no? And then you are playing always. I said that I think percussion is one of the most important things when you're playing trio, no? Of course, we are only 3. So definitely you are really important. So you are doing like chi 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 chi, and what you should do is like chi 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 chi. Some people think that Cuban music, so normally, like I would say American music, like from the United States, is always, you can't always sound. No? It's like 2 and 4. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. And some people, when they listen to Cuban music, they always think that it's 1 and 3. Like 1, 3, 1, 3. But I think, in my personal opinion, playing with jazz and playing Cuban salsa, that actually is on 2 and 4, 2, 2, 1. Okay. So when you play, so try to make this. Come on. Yeah. And now try to be free with your left hand. Try to be a little free. Every time that you go out there. Always this will be fine always. Even when I make a solo, we can try it. I will try to do crazy things, and then you go out on 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, boom. No? And this is working actually for the solo, because I think most important that harmony. Well, harmony is really important, but I think rhythm is even more important. Because you can put the wrong notes, but if you do the wrong notes with the right time, will sound completely amazing. And they will say, oh my goodness, he has so knowledge that he knows how to go out of the normal tone. I put this is D minor. I will play with my eyes closed, doing any key. I don't care. I will. With the right rhythm and special, really sure. So sometimes I don't care what I play, I just feel the rhythm without thinking of the key, you know, like. I don't care sometimes what I play, I try like, I don't know, like I will use something like my boy Tyler is always using this. With 4, I don't know how to say in English, so I was just playing whatever I want in that moment, and then when you go out, when you open the door and you go out in the good way, my father always said to me, the most important in every concert, in every song, is the ending have to be good. You can make mistakes in the middle of the song, but when you finish good, everybody will stand up for you. So this is really important.